Sia, good morning, students. Today, I want to discuss the second part of the Madam Rides the Bus. I have discussed with you the first part. In the first part, we got to know that there is a little girl whose name is Valli. And Valli is so brilliant girl that she gathered information herself about the bus. And her favorite pastime is to stand outside the house. So let's start the second part. Well, one fine spring day, the afternoon bus was just on the point of leaving the village, turning into the main highway. So, now, the season is the spring season and the time is the afternoon. So, bus is there and in front of her, the bus came, in front of her house, the bus came and it is about to take a turn toward the highway and the voice about a main highway, the voice was heard shouting, "Stop, stop the bus." Two times, "Stop the bus, stop the bus." And a tiny hand was raised commandingly. Commandingly means ordered that stop the bus for me. The bus slowed down to a crawl. A crawl means slowly moving off the bus. And the conductor, sticking his head out the door, says, and conductor just put her head outside from the bus and hurry then, tell whoever it is, come quickly. What the conductor says? Conductor says, hurry up, whoever is outside the bus, who stopped that bus, please come inside into the bus. It's me, shouted Valli. Then the Valli says, it is me. I stopped the bus. I'm the one who has to get on. I want to go into this bus. That's why I stopped the bus. By now the bus had come to stop and the conductor said, oh really? You don't say so? Oh really? For you? You are the only who want to stop the bus and who wants to go into the bus? Who wants to take a ride into the bus also? Like this? Okay. Yes, I simply have to go to the town. Then the Valli answered that yes, I am the one who wants to go toward the town. Sad Valli, still standing outside the bus, and here is my money. And he didn't put his feet into the bus. She just gave the money to the conductor and says that here is my money, and she showed him some coins and she gave some coin to the conductor. Okay, but first you must get on the bus, said the conductor. And then the conductor says, okay, fine, it is fine with the money, but just come into the bus and stretch out the hand to help her. And conductor wants to help the Valli, but Valli, never mind, she said, I can go on by myself. But Valli says like this, no, I don't mind. I can get into the bus myself. You don't have to help me. The conductor was a jolly salt. Jolly salt means happy kind of person, joyful person. So, fond of joking, he is always found to crack some jokes. Okay. Oh, please, don't be angry with me, my fine madam. Okay, madam, don't now. From here, because she denied to take help of the conductor to come into the bus, that's why the conductor addresses her with the word madam. Okay, then. Here, have a seat right up there in the front. Everybody move aside, please. Then in a joyful way, what conductor says? Conductor says, everybody move aside. The madam is here. Madam came into the bus. Madam wants a seat. Okay. It was a slack time. What is a slack time? It is a time of the afternoon, na? So, less people are there to work, to go out for the work. Okay. and there were only 6 or 7 passengers. So into the bus, only 6 and 7 passengers. So if the question came into your board exam, like the options are 6, 7, and D option is A and B. So you have to choose D option, A and B. Okay. They were all looking at Wally and laughing with the conductor because conductor addresses her with the name Madam. That's why all looked toward the Wally and they laughed with the conductor. Wally was overcome with shyness. Avoiding everyone's eye, she walked quickly to the empty seat and sat down. Now, when everyone looked toward the Wally, Wally felt little bit shyness and she just quickly ran toward her vacant seat and see there, sat down. May we start now, madam? Then the conductor again poked her and says like this, that can we start the bus? The conductor asked, smiling. Then he blew his whistle twice. So this is also important that he blows his whistle 2 times. Okay, and the bus moved forward with a roar, and then with the creating of the sound, the bus started again. It was a new bus. Its outside painted the gleaming white with some green strips along the now. From this paragraph, the description of the bus. Okay, so this paragraph is important. If the question came into your exam like this, that tell us about the book about the bus, that how the bus looks like. So the bus is like this, that overall the bus is of white color and on the bus there are the strips with green color. Okay, and into the bus here are the green strips. Okay, along with the sides. Inside the overhead bars shone like silver. Now, what are the bars? You know about the bar, what the bar is. Bar is like whatever into the bus, just holding, just to take a hold while standing, is known as, into the English, we say bars. To that, just holding to the particular thing. Okay. Now, shown like silver. Now the bars are looking like a silver. Okay, they are shining like a silver directly in front of Wally, above the windshield, and there is a windshield. There was a beautiful clock, and into the bus, beautiful clock is there. The seats were soft and luxurious. Only devoured everything with her eyes. Now, Wally looks toward everything with her eyes. Look, about the description of the bus, overall color of the bus is white and the strips are colored with the green color. And then about the bars, they have told us about the windshield, about the clock, and about the soft and luxurious seats. Clear? Now, but when she started to look outside, she found her view cut off by the canvas. So canvas is, we can say, a curtain. Okay, so there is a curtain on the window and she is not able to see outside because of the curtains. Okay, then that covered the lower part of her window. So she stood up on the seat and peered over the blind. Now, what she did, she is a little girl, that's why she stand and she wants to look outside, that's why she stand on her seat. The bus was now going along the bank of the canal. Okay, now from here, the outside scene is described, that Wally is seen outside, and what is there? There is a canal. Canal, what is a canal? A small kind of river on which we made a bridge. From that bridge, a lot of the vehicles passed away. Okay, the road was very narrow, because the canal is there, so the road should be narrow. On one side there was a canal, and beyond its palm tree, and there is a palm tree, grassland, distant mountain, and blue sky. Clear? On the other side was a deep ditch and okay. So on the one side there are the palm trees, there are the grasslands, there are the mountains, and the color of the sky is blue. Now, and to the next side, what she sees? She sees deep ditches. What are the ditches? Uh, या होल्स को हम डिचेस बोलते हैं, गड्ढों को हम डिचेस बोलते हैं, right this. And then acres of green field. Then as far as he can see, there is a green field. Okay, greenery everywhere, green as far as the eye could see. Clear? Now, oh, it was all so wonderful. Suddenly, she was startled by a voice. Now, she says that it is so wonderful to see outside the bus. Listen, children, said the voice. You should not stand like that. Sit down. Now, a voice came from the behind. Which kind of voice is that? And what that people say to the Valli? You should not stand like that. Sit down. Please sit down on your seat. Need not to stand. Sitting down, she looked to see who had spoken. While sitting down, she sees backside that who spoke this to her. It was an elderly man. So it was an old man who is speaking. That sit down, Valli, who had honestly been concerned for her. Now, the old person is only concerned about the Valli. That's why he says sit down. How concerned? But she was annoyed. But you know about the concernation. I am concerned toward my children that I want them to take good marks into the English. Okay, this kind of thing is known as a concern. Okay, now, but by this concern, she annoyed. She get irritated. There is nobody here who is a child. Look, that elder person says child to the Valli, and in the reply, Valli says that there is no child. She said hastily. Hastily means in an angry way. I have paid my 30 paise like everyone else. The conductor, and now you see that here she mentioned that I am not a child and I pay 30 paise myself. I give my fare myself. So she feels proud while giving her fare herself because she collected the money herself. The conductor chimed in, "Oh, sir, but this is a very grown-up madam." Now, in between them, who interrupt? Conductor interrupt, and conductor say, "Oh, sir, she is very grown-up madam. Now she is a madam. She is not a child. Do you think a married girl could pay her fare and travel to the city on her own? Do you think that a girl can pay her fare?" So now she is a madam. Valli shouted an angry glance at the conductor and said, "I am not a madam." Now, Valli get irritated by the word madam. Now again Valli shouted, "I am not a madam." Please remember that. Please remember that I am not a madam and you have not yet given me ticket. And give me my ticket. You didn't give my ticket. You take the 30 passes from me and give me the ticket. I will remember, the conductor said, mimicking. Now, conductor says, yeah, I remember that I didn't give you a ticket. Now, the conductor mimicking. What kind of mimicking? In which maybe she stammered sometime. Okay, in that thing, he speaks. Conductor speaks like her. Okay. Everyone laughed and gradually Valli too joined in the laughter. Now on this mimicry, everyone laughed and Valli too laughed. Now the conductor punched a ticket and handed it to her. Now the conductor gave ticket to the Valli. Here, just sit back and make yourself comfortable. While giving the ticket, what conductor said to the Valli? That sit on your seat. Why should you stand when you have paid for a seat? Why to stand when you give the 30 pesos like the other passengers? So, because I want to see Now she answered, because I want to see. Then again, stand up and answer to the conductor. But if you stand on the seat, you may fall and hurt yourself. Look, beta, if she is a little girl, she is 8 years old only. So if she stand up, and if a driver wants to take a turn, and if he break, if he take a break, then what happened with the Valli? He is not able to control herself. That's why maybe she fallen down and maybe there is a bump on his head. Okay. Now, hurt yourself when the bus makes a sharp turn. If the bus takes a sharp turn, then Valli may lose her control on herself or hit a bump. I told you about the bump. That is why we want you to sit down. Child. Now again they say child. I am not a child. Now again she pointed out, I am not a child. I tell you, she get irritable. Now again and again she is saying like this, that I am not a child, I am not a child. While saying this, she get irritated. I am 8 years old. Okay, Valli is only 8-year-old girl. Of course. How stupid of me. Now the conductor says, of course, how stupid I am. 8 years, my God. My God, like this. Okay, the bus stopped. Some new passengers got on. Now, the bus stops and the new passengers are entered into the bus. So what the Valli did? And the conductor got busy for a time. For a time, the conductor got busy because he wants to see that who are coming into the bus. Okay, to whom he has to give the tickets. After of losing her seat, Valli finally sat down because a lot of the passengers are coming into the bus, and Valli think that maybe I lose my seat, so I have to sit down on my seat. An elderly woman came and sat beside her. Now, a woman came and sit along with the Valli. Are you all alone, dear? She asked Valli as the bus started again. Now, the woman wants to talk with the Valli. What she says? She asks to the Valli that, are you alone? Valli found the woman absolutely repulsive. Repulsive means to whom we don't like. Okay. Valli don't like that woman, and she don't want to give the answer, but she answered. About the physique there, about the physiques of the women is told here. Such big holes she had in her ear lobes and such ugly earrings in them. Now, what she is describing, what the author wants to describe us about the old women, that there is a big ear lobes into her ears and such ugly earrings in them. Maybe the earrings are not well maintained by the women, and she could smell the betel. What is a betel? We eat pan and supari, so that is known as betel nut. Okay, betel nut. The woman was chewing, and she see the betel juice that was threatening to spill over her lips at the moment. So she is chewing that betel, and the juice is coming out from her mouth. That's why Valli also don't like her, because of the betel nut smell, because of the ear lobes. Okay. Ugh, who could be sociable with such a person? Yes, I am traveling alone. Now, finally, Valli answered her, and she says that yes, I am traveling alone. She answered curtly. Curtly means sharply. And I have got a ticket too. Yes, she is on her way to town, said the girl. Now, Valli again mentioned that I got a ticket. Now again, what conductor interrupted in between women and the Valli? That yes, she is on the way to the town with a 30 paise ticket, and she herself buy the 30 paise ticket. Okay. Oh, why don't you mind your business? Now, Valli answered to the conductor, mind your business. Said Valli, but she laughed at the same time, and she tell this to the conductor in a very funniest way. And the conductor laughed too. But the old woman went on with her drivel. Drivel means with her continuation of the questions. It is proper for such a young person to travel or not? Is it right to travel or not? You are such a little girl, so why are you traveling alone? Do you think exact where you are going in town? Do you know where to go into the town? What is the street? Do you know about the address, street? What is the house number? You need not bother about me. You don't worry about it. So don't ask these type of questions. Can you take care of myself? Wally sat turning her face toward the window and staring out. Then she said to her that need not to bother me. I am traveling alone. So and after that giving the answer, she turned her face toward the window seat. That's it for today. Tomorrow we will discuss the third part. Thank you all. Girls.